Hey, so it's about damn time I went back into the vlog. It's almost 2 a.m. right now, and I just decided to just like say fuck it and film it because I know that if I just keep pushing this off, like it's just not gonna happen. It's time to come back. It's time to come back to vlogging. It's time to come back to documenting my life. Because I feel like YouTube has always kind of like been there as a platform for me to just like express myself and do random shit, but I was never really consistent with it. Partly because I didn't want to be fucking perceived. As someone that pretends to not give a fuck, I feel like I just didn't want to be perceived at all. Um, like I would try, I'd be confident, I'd be like out there, and then I would just stop. Um, and I think I was just very afraid of like failing in front of people and looking like a dumb bitch for trying. But I feel like I've reached a point in my life where I kind of don't really give a fuck anymore about how I look. I just like stopped documenting and videotaping my life because I was trying to figure myself out. And I think when I was like younger, I was trying to chase the idea of like getting YouTube famous, making followers, like being an influencer and all this shit. Um, but I don't know if that's necessarily what I want. I think what I want right now is to build community and like put myself out there and make a connection, make connections. Um, because I'm in my mid 20s. Ew, ew. Oh, I'm 25. I'm turning 26 this year. I'm gonna kill myself. Ugh, sorry. Ew. Like proud and happy and privileged to be 25, but it's like fuck. Like how did I get here? Because I was just thinking about the timeline of like how long I've been doing YouTube. Like I did it when I was in middle school. I was like seventh grade. Picked it up again in high school. Did vlogging. Did it through college within my first year, and then tried again during the pandemic. And then that was the last time I think I started. I was like vlogging or trying to make videos, and now I'm back here and I'm 25, and it's like, oh, it's just weird. It's just weird. But I think that's also why I'm like going back to documenting. I'm doing it for myself because when I look back at college, I'm like, damn, I wish I videotaped that shit because I had the time of my fucking life. And when I look back at some of the vlogs I did in college, like I'm so happy I did some. Like I got myself getting a piercing, me going through classes, having study time with my friends. But I really wish I kept going. Like I wish I went back to record all the good stuff because I wouldn't say college is my prime time, but like it was like the best fucking time. And I think that's why I want to pick up the camera again because I want to remember this shit. Like, yeah, I have my photo camera and stuff like that, but I think this idea of like storytelling, be able to connect to an audience, just whether it's like one person or two, but I think at the end of the day, it's ultimately for me. That's what I really want out of this. Um, and I'm going through a lot of major fucking changes. 2024 was my trauma year. Hey, lost a lot of shit. Lost a lot, lost a lot, lost a lot. I literally went into 2024, broke up with my ex of 3.5 years. Um, we're best friends for 3 years prior to that as well. So not only did I lose a boyfriend, I lost a best friend, lost my full time job. I didn't lose it, but my contract ended and had to move out of San Diego, move back home. Partly because of the breakup, but also because I didn't have a fucking job. I could have stayed in San Diego because I was living in a house, and figured it out that way. But I knew it was just time to leave. And I think with that came with losing my adult life in a big city. I think that's what made me feel like I was living. I was like on my own. I was doing my own shit, and yeah, that was just a lot of change that I had to undergo in 2024. And that's when I decided to grow out my hair. You see these inches? Damn, she thick. Yeah, I'm gonna snip this bitch off. Give me 2, 3 weeks. I just need to find the right stylist to cut it, give me buzz cut, and I'm gonna go back to blonde. Yeah, yeah, it's about time. I feel like my hair is very telling of like where I'm at in my point in my life, and I've had really fucking dramatic like hair transformations and hair stages, and I always love looking back at them because I think I could always be like, okay, that's exactly what happened at that point in time. That's what I was going through. This is who I was. Um, and I think this long hair is a testament of everything I went through in 2024, all the shit that I had to kind of deal with, um, and the persistence I kind of built along the way. So yeah, I'm kind of really attached to this hair, but I'm also want to let go of it. Partly because this shit's too fucking long. My hair be fucking everywhere in the shower, on my brush, and it's just a lot of maintenance. But my hair is really beautiful. I could grow back. I think cutting it will be kind of like for me to signify like going to this next stage of my life and just really owning up to the shit that I want to receive. Because I do deserve a lot, and I feel like I've been working really hard for a long time to get to this certain point in my life, to a certain point in my life that's in my head. Um, and I feel like it's about damn time. But I think 2024 was a lot of internal change and shedding off who I used to be and like old parts of myself. Especially post breakup, I think a lot of my ideas of a relationship has changed drastically since then. A lot of my attachment styles have been kind of they're still there, but I'm working on them. And I think a big theme I really want to focus on this year um, is valuing myself a lot more and taking action in that. Because I think 2024 was understanding my value again as a single person and as someone is that's not employed to a full time job in my career choice. So I think when you're kind of stripped down on everything, you're kind of forced to really look at yourself at your core, and I think that's what I had to do. So I had to rediscover myself a lot, and I don't know. I feel like I have so much to share and so much knowledge and so much experience and life and like, yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely worth the watch. I'm gonna tell you that. But I really want to look back in a year from now and just see how far I've come because I want to track this fucking progress, bitch. Because progress is gonna be made regardless. Um, but I also just want to look back when I'm like 30 and see how far I've come. Because damn, I look back at college and I'm like, shit, I should have vlogged that fucking shit together. But I don't know. I want this to be as raw as possible because I do want to look back and have something to see all my thoughts and see them live and see other people interact with them. Because yeah, I think I was afraid of being vulnerable for a long time, but I'm so confident in myself. I understand my value. I understand how fucking amazing I am and how much I am able to give to people. Um, whether it's some comfort, a little laugh, or just like, company if you guys want to watch them while you're eating. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a really exciting era for me, and we'll see where the fuck this goes. We're keeping myself accountable, bitch. Okay, I'm gonna knock the fuck out. It's like 2 a.m., maybe past that, and I'm tired. So, see y'all later. Mwah.